do particularly well in those first and fourth innings when you got into trouble?
Today I came out and I was just kind of just missing. I was able to get my legs a lot better today, and so I was just a tick off. I was throwing pitches where I kind of wanted to. They were just missing. But when I needed to, I made big pitches there in the first to not give up any runs early, and then to only give up one, there in the fourth. Making big pitches when you needed to, when runners are on base. And so, just worked with Nito, just sticking with our sequences and executing, just doing everything we can, in, out, up, down, throw everything. And, together we navigated that lineup pretty well.
You hear all the time about just bearing down in big spots like that. Is there I don't know if flip switching is the right word, but is there something that changes with you on the mound when you do get into trouble like that? That's when you win and lose ball games, is when runners are on base, and you got to execute. You got to execute in those situations. You can't let the game speed up you in those situations. You just got to continue to execute your game plan and throw the pitches that you want to where you want to. And so, fortunately, I was able to do that today. I was able to avoid a big mistake that could have really swung the game in a different direction. But like I said, was able to work with Nino there and execute when we needed to.
Buck said something about you feeling almost a little too strong.
It wasn't that I was too strong. It's just that I was actually I actually had my leg underneath me now. That I felt good out there, and so it's just kind of like recalibrating everything back to when you actually feel good. So I kind of had gotten rhythm, not having pitching, throttled down from last starts, and now be kind of full go. That's where, like I said, in the first, I kind of had the case of just misses. Wasn't anything wrong. It was just, wasn't completely executing every pitch where it needed to be, and so just ran into some long counts and long inning there. So fortunate enough to be able to walk through an inning, to not have that spiral out of control and give up a bunch of runs in that situation. That's really set the tone and allowed our offense to get going. So when they were able to, our offense did a great job today of attacking Noah, grinding him out, and then obviously doing our bullpen. So Pete had a huge day, especially with that 3-run home run. You get that type of run support, allows you to be free and aggressive at their hitters.
Does that mean that the hamstring is not an issue anymore?
Yeah, it's not an issue. So I feel good.
Did you know going into the start, did you kind of have to get out there and get into another start situation before you know that the hamstring's like 100%?
I knew it was 100%. When I threw my bullpen, I kind of had the same, like I was kind of off in my bullpen because I was like, wow, I can actually pitch with this leg again. So, I knew that was going to, I didn't know that was going to happen, but that didn't surprise me that happened. As your body change, you get through an injury, all of a sudden you feel good. You're used to pitching, compromised, that all of a sudden you got to recalibrate to what it's like to pitch, feel good and pitch.
I know it's really it, but you guys have banked some early division wins so far in this road trip. Just being talking about the stretch you guys have had at home. How big were you at the point you want to be back home?
Yeah, we've done a lot of good things here to start the season. We've done good things on the mound. We're doing good things at the plate. That's how you win ball games, playing team baseball when everybody plays well together. And so, that's what it takes to consistently win, is getting good hitting, good pitching, and good fielding. And when you get all three of those firing together, that's when you can write off series. So we got nice little homestand here coming up with some games that we need to win, and hopefully we continue the streak.
You seem to have a nice comment about this ballpark. Is there something about the ballpark here, or the team, or just any particular reason why you just saw here?
I don't know. It's baseball. You can put us anywhere. You just gotta go out and compete, whatever the conditions are.
You've got a long streak dating back to last year. When you get the start, your team wins. Is that something that you've paid any attention to, that streak?
No. You show up and try to go 1-0 every day. It does not matter what has happened in the past. You have to have the confidence to go out there that you can win every single day. And so right now, I just feed off that and just try to go 1-0 every day.
You said navigate this lineup. How difficult is it? They got a lot of good hitters in there.
Yeah, they got some good hitters, and K-Long's over there, and he really knows what he's doing. So, for me, facing some of those guys now, especially Schwarber, just played with them last year, now facing them. So, have some, I'm gonna see these guys a lot. The real fun starts here, and a couple more starts when
you know, we face them again and again and again, and that, you know, how they will approach me and how they will hit off me. You know, that's where the line between good and great, you know, just gets even smaller and smaller.
Thank you, Max.
You guys kind of got the jump early and just kept tacking on this afternoon.
Yeah, I thought we did an excellent job of pouring it on all day. We had excellent at-bats 1 through 9, and that's what it takes to win these tough divisional games.
If grannies are sick, what are 3-run homers?
I mean, they're sick too. All homers are sick, but I mean that was a big moment in the game that kind of put us ahead by a bunch, and thankfully that was enough. I mean, Philly has a great offense. They're a great team. They started to come back there, but I feel like coming through like that for the team was huge.
Hey, just how nice is it to head back to New York after a 5-2 road trip?
I mean, we played so extremely well this road trip, and I'm just really excited to play in front of Mets fans. It's going to be a fun year, and I can't wait to get back to City.
I know you're a first baseman, but what these 2 days as a DH, what have you been doing in between the bats that maybe has helped you?
Just watching film, watching previous at bats, and taking a look over scouting reports, and trying to do whatever I can to stay loose. Whether that's having a massage gun, doing some I guess kind of like short sprints down in the tunnel, and just trying to keep my body hot so I don't get cold and pull a muscle. So for me, I'm just trying to stay loose, trying to stay as active as I can in the game, and every once in a while I'll pop my head out, watch the game, and see how guys are, see how the game is unfolding. So the one thing that I don't want to do, I don't want to lose track of the game, because there are certain things in the game where certain situations can be dictated. So I want to be as locked in as I possibly can, and as loose and prepared for every AB.
You've made it pretty clear in the past, Pete, that you prefer playing first base.
Yes.
The fact that you have done a little bit of DH so far this season, has it changed your perspective at all, or is it still your preference? If you're on the field, you'd rather be playing first?
I'd rather be out there, but I know that Buck's the one that writes the lineup, and I know that he's trying to win every single day. And for me, I'd love to play first base every day, but again, Dom's a great first baseman as well. But for me, I feel like that me being out there helps the team the most. But again, Buck's trying to win every single day, so I trust Buck. I trust what every single lineup that he writes and that he puts out there. So he's all in, I'm all in, and I just want to do what I can each day, whether it's at first base. But I know I'm a damn good first baseman.
If you do it once or twice a week this season, is that something you're comfortable with then?
I mean, I just want to, whatever my job is that day, I just want to do it well.
Pete, you guys lost DeGrom right before the season, and some other guys and stuff. I mean, look at the rotation here. I think you guys the rotation is pitching like a 1.2, 1.3 ERA. I mean, what have you just thought of it?
I mean, our pitchers have done an incredible job so far. I mean, it's been really fun to watch them throw the rock, and just watching them kind of go at hitters and attack hitters all year long. It's going to be really fun. So we can't wait to get Jake back, but I know the boys here will hold the fort down. I mean, they're doing an exceptional job right now.
How does it feel for you personally to have 10 RBIs before you even play a game at Citi Field?
Feels really good. So again, like I said before, I'm really excited to play for our fans in New York. It's gonna be really fun. I'm excited, and I hope that Mets fans are excited too, because we got a hell of a team, and we're ready to kick this homestand off.